Hey guys, how are you today? Bitcoin Kid here, February 11, 2021. Alrighty, we got some exciting news. Bitcoin, $47,890. All-time high hit today, 48,373. Some news, MasterCard is planning to give emergency option to receive payments in cryptocurrency later by the end of the year. This will continue to promote the adoption of cryptocurrency to the masses. MasterCard has been laying out the groundwork for the future through years of patents around digital currency space, and it holds 89 blockchain patents, and was waiting on approval for like 285 more patents around the world. This is great news because you just imagine most small businesses make up about 85% of all the businesses in the United States. So imagine giving all these small companies the opportunities to accept Bitcoin. That is just going to a great adoption for all the masses. So this is definitely great news that we're seeing this. We heard about Visa going to start doing the same thing, and MasterCard, and we see that these companies have been for years planning on this new digital type of currency, creating patents and getting patents, waiting for approvals and stuff. So this is definitely going to be great for the cryptocurrency world, and we are going to definitely start seeing these all cryptocurrencies go up in value, and again this is a complete adoption of cryptocurrencies in our ecosystem. So another exciting news: BN Mellon is the first global bank to announce plans to provide integrated services for digital assets for their consumers. So that's really great. Now, again, back to seeing all these different things that all these like milestones that are happening. We got Visa, we got Tesla, we got potential. We're hearing Apple going to buy Bitcoin. We already have the CEO of Twitter, which has a sister company, Square, which is basically Cash App, which they have invested $50 million last year. All these things that we did not have in 2017, when a lot of people were basically retail market pumped up the price of Bitcoin to 20,000, then it crashed because we did not have those this other institutional support. So now we have this institutional support, and you can see that Bitcoin has gotten past 40,000, and it's holding, and all these kind of predictions of Bitcoin going to 250 to possible 400,000 are all becoming realized. So again, this is a great time to get into Bitcoin. I know it has gone up since like last Monday, since Elon Musk announced buying 1.5 million in cryptocurrencies, and you're probably like, wow, this is crazy. It's going to 48,000, and I kind of missed the boat. We really haven't missed the boat. It is a great idea to get into cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, so do your homework, like I always say, and only invest what you're willing to lose. But this definitely is a great time to get into cryptocurrencies, because again, if we look at the end of the year and we see a $400,000 Bitcoin, how great would it have been to get into a $50,000 Bitcoin, right? So, but looking at it from this point, you feel like it's kind of overwhelming. Like just last summer it was 3,000. Last March it was $3,000, and now it's 48,000. So, but anyways, that being said, so ETH is looking at where are we with ETH? 1,000, I believe it was like $1,797. Right now, all-time high was $1,839. We can potentially see a 2K to a $2,500 ETH by mid-February, February 14th, around there, maybe a little bit afterwards. But it is possible to get it by Valentine's Day. That would be awesome. So that being said, I want to kind of show you in the next part of the video, because I have a lot of questions of people that are asking me like, hey, if they have like $10 to invest, how much can I make on Bitcoin? So you can put the $10 in Bitcoin, but Bitcoin has to basically go up. If it goes up like 10%, let's say right now it's let's say it's whatever, let's say it's 50,000. Okay, it's got to go to 55,000 for you to make $1, right? So it's like a pretty big jump, you know, and for you to just double your money, you've got to go, you know, Bitcoin's got to go to like 90,000, right? Or whatever, 100,000. So, you know, sometimes it gets a little like, you know, like you kind of feel like, okay, wow, I got to, you know, got to put in, you know, $10 and I got to wait for Bitcoin to go to like 100 grand just to make $20, right? To make $10. So that's what happened to me in the beginning. Even when Bitcoin was like 9,000, I would put in a couple of bucks, like 10, 15, $20, and I was like, wow, this thing's got to go to 18 just for me to double my money. And, you know, again, because I didn't have, you know, like 1,000. Hey, it would have been great if I had 1,000 or 2,000 and it doubled and I made 2 grand. Those are really great returns, right? So what I started doing, you know, that's why I started doing the flipping, you know, like the cashing out the profits. But what I have realized is that there's all different cycles. You know, right now we're in a bear cycle. We're in the bull cycle where, you know, we are, you know, the prices are going up and you can, you know, make profits on there and cash out. And we did see that, you know, that was like in December. And now, you know, and now we are in like alt season cycle where we're seeing now all the smaller altcoins, like, you know, 2x, 3x, 4x, 10x up, you know. So, you know, like for example, Cardano was like 25 cents, you know, just like a month ago. Now it's over $1. So that 4x. So imagine you put that same $10 in our Cardano, which was 25 cents at the time. So, you know, how many shares, whatever that comes out to. You put $10 in, and then, you know, 3 weeks later, it goes up to, you know, it goes up to $1. Well, guess what? You just turned your 10 into 40. Or if you had, you know, $50, you turned it to 200. Or if you had 100, you went to 400 versus, you know, the same amount. Let's say you had put in, you know, that $100 into Bitcoin, and then Bitcoin went up, you know, what, like, let's say it went up 10%. So you would only have made a $10 profit, as opposed to you put it in like one of these smaller altcoins that, you know, 4x, and you turned your 100 into $400. So, you know, again, that's not going to be all the cases. You know, right now we're kind of like in, you know, peak season of all these altcoins mooning, but there's still time, and that's kind of what I want to show you in the later part of the video of what I have done. Because the same thing, I'm trying to acquire a whole Bitcoin, but then I was seeing Ethereum moving, so I kind of put you know, most of my money in Ethereum, and it has gone up, and I haven't cashed out profits, but I'm also seeing Ethereum not as going up as high as, you know, these other smaller coins that are like, you know 4x. And like if I would have put in $1,000, you know, around the same time I bought Ethereum in Cardano, and it 4x, well, guess what? I'd have $4,000 right now. But, you know, I'm still, you know, like my Ethereum coin, I think I probably bought, you know, I bought it at 1,100. So I'm still 1,200. So I'm still up $500, which is great. I'm not going to complain about that. But could you imagine, you know, buying these smaller coins? So, you know, for people that are getting into cryptocurrency, yes, Bitcoin is kind of like the, you know, the coin that everybody knows. So it's like, let's invest our money in there. But I'm not saying not to put your money into Bitcoin. No, for sure, 100% do it. But I would start, like, if you don't have a lot of money and you have like 10 or 20 bucks, you just want to get your feet wet and see how it look, you know, see how it feels. But you would have to download like another app, like Coinbase. Coinbase is like one that like a lot of people use. It's pretty easy to use as well. And there's a multitude of coins. You know, you can have Bitcoin there, you have Ethereum. The fees are a little bit higher in the beginning to buy in, but once you're in, and let's say you bought like Ethereum or one of these smaller coins, and later as let's say one of them 4x, you can take, you know, a portion of that money and trade into a different coin with very minimal fees. Like really, there's no fees, but I will tell you that, you know, like let's say you're trading a coin and it's like, you know, 30 cents at the time, they might charge you like, you know, 31 cents or 32 cents. They got to make some money somewhere, but you can see, but right before you trade it, you'll see how much they're charging. But it's very minimal. It's not the same as like, you're just buying the coin outright, from like your credit card, or you download, upload it from your bank account. So it is a lot cheaper to do that. So I like that because I can move coins from one to another, and that's kind of what I did. I'm going to show you what I did with my ETH. I had like 1.3 ETH, and I moved about like 0.3, 0.4 of it into different altcoins. So now I have about like eight coins or so on Coinbase, and I have some on some other accounts as well, like Dogecoin. But I want to show you that, and that way you can kind of get a feel of, okay, hey, I got a couple of bucks, I want to get into this. Let me look at some of these other coins that are pumping right now, and that you can make some money and feel kind of like great that like you're showing some decent profits, and then you can start understanding how to trade on these exchanges, and then you can start reinvesting into the other major coins, which I really do believe that Bitcoin will do that 250, 400,000 by the end of the year. So that's my race. I'm trying to get all these pumps off these other coins to get into Ethereum, which I feel is the next biggest coin to jump, to get into that, to catapult me into potentially buying a full Bitcoin, because that's really the one that I'm after. But it would be nice to hold on to one of those, and just then I'm going to hodl it till it turns to $1 million. But all right, guys, stay tuned. Hold on for the next part of the video. Thank you. All right, guys, so I just want to show you in the Coinbase app. Let's go into it. Let this load for 1 second, and I kind of want to show you what I have been doing with spreading out some of the Ethereum that I had into these other smaller coins to try to get some 2x to 4x type gains. So let me kind of show you right here. If we go into my portfolio, just click here at the bottom, and we're going to see, just give it a second, this thing takes forever, and I'll show you like my watch list and what I've got going on there as well. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Okay, so here we have the Ethereum. I had like 1.3 ETH, but I had sold some just because I want to spread out through these coins, but I definitely want to get this back to almost 1 ETH. But I had spread some of it to some of these smaller coins. Like I picked up a Litecoin, so you have 0.197. Litecoin is going up. This was like $45 like a couple of months ago. So again, this was another one that was on its way up as well. Algo, this is another one. This one was like, if we could take a look at this, it's $1.30 now. But take a look at this, what it was like a week ago or so. Let's see, look at this, 70 cents. Let's go back a month ago. We had talked about this before. Look at this. January 27th was 58 cents, right? Go back a little further. Let's go back a year, not too far. As you can see how these coins are starting to go up. And this is what they're, look at this, 34 cents. This was like what, January? I don't know if this will tell me the date. Yeah, look, December 16th, look, 35 cents. December 27th, January we started hearing about this. It was going up 40 cents. January 24th, 56 cents, and then it started skyrocketing. But if you can take a look at this all, and what I like about Coinbase, it kind of shows you what it was, all-time high before, and you can kind of see that this coin was in 2019, it had hit like 71 cents, and then it crashed down all the way down here. I don't know if it'll show me that, to like 19 cents. And this is what we're talking about, the alt season. A lot of these coins like 2017, 2018, they were all pumping, and then they crashed down, and then they're going back up again. This is like, these are cycles. So let's just click back. Let's take a look back here. So that's another one right here. We got what else we have? Stellar Lumens XLM. This is another one. This one was, let's take a look what this one was. Let's go a year ago. Click 1 year so I can give us an idea. But take a look at this. November 10th, 8 cents. Let's go up a little bit closer. Look, 17, like January, 27 cents. Like a couple of weeks ago it was 27 cents, and now we're seeing it go up 47 cents. And if you can take a look at the all, you're gonna see that, look, at one point in, let's see what day that was, January 2017, it was like 94 cents. So you can see that there's possibilities that this can go back up again. So these are the smaller coins that we're missing out on, we're not really paying attention to, and there's they're have potential to go 10x. Hourland. Okay, let's go back to my portfolio. Sorry. This is another one, Civic. This has been going up to Loop Ring. So I pretty much put money into all these coins, and you're gonna see that like some of these are only like 50 cents. I think this one was like 50 cents, or maybe less than that. Oh no, not 50 cents. Sorry. This one was like 27 cents. This just went up. Look, yesterday. When did I buy this? I think I bought it at. No, this was yesterday. I bought it in the evening. February 11th. Now let's go down. I bought it yesterday. When did I buy this? Let's go back. We gotta go back one more day. But one day. Let's go 1 week. I bought this yesterday at. Here we go. Yesterday was the 10th, right? So we're looking at the 10th. Let's go back. Sorry, the 10th. Let's go up a little bit higher. I think it was around like 10 o'clock at night. So 10 o'clock at night was like 20. Nope. Let's go back a little bit more. 10 o'clock at night was like 25 cents. And, that's a whole lot, but it's at 27 cents. So that went up. So these are different ones you want to look into, and what I like about Coinbase is that it'll kind of show you what is pumping. Like if you click here on home and you'll scroll down over here, it'll tell you like top movers, and then you can kind of see like, okay, these are pumping right now. Like Algo's up 28%. It was this was $1.07 when I bought it just last night, or $1, whatever it was, went up 28%. So these are ones that you can definitely see, and then these have potential to 4x, 10x, and then you can take that money and easily convert it into like a higher coin that you want it, that's definitely going to move soon, like Ethereum. So these little guys, let's say this one 4x's. I have 100 okay, Algoland. How much do I have in here? I have like $100 in here. So let's say this 4x's, like who knows, in a week or so, that's $400 that I can now take and easily trade it. And I'll kind of show you how to do that with very minimal fees, with almost no fees. You can just click trade here, and then you can convert Algo into whatever crypto you want. And so let's say, for example, I wanted to convert it to Bitcoin. Let's say I see Bitcoin really going up right now, and I want to jump into Bitcoin. But if I want to put it into Ethereum, which is the next coin that I want to do, I would just click Ethereum and put in the amount. And I'm going to kind of show you what. I wonder if it shows you like the fees. It'll kind of tell you like 1 algo equals 0.0079 ETH, and it'll tell you the amount that you're sending, and you convert it. And then the next page will show you like what the actual fee was, or what the exchange rate was. It's very minimal. But that's pretty much what I wanted to show you guys. So again, if you have like a couple dollars, you're like $10, and it's really all you have to invest, I would definitely look into these coins on Coinbase. Again, it's probably going to cost you 99 cents with like up to $10 to invest, but you can easily make that back. If it goes 4x or 10x, imagine you have $10 goes 10x, you turn your 10 into $100. But it's a lot easier with these smaller coins. As you can see, some of these are like in the cents, and you have more potential to gain profits doing it this way, and then you can flip into like more larger coins. So let's say you do this for a little while in the alt season. Again, it could end anytime soon, but let's say you make you turn 10 into 100, which turns into 400 or 500 within a matter of weeks or maybe a month or so. Then if you can parlay that into Ethereum, which could then potentially 2x, so your 400 can now turn into 800, and then maybe you can catch, the Bitcoin wave as, as it came crashing down, you jump into there, and then Bitcoin goes up, let's say it crashed 30%, you bought in with, $800, $1,000, and then it goes up, 30-40%, then you've turned $10 into 1,400. I'm not saying it's that easy, but it is more possibility than you just putting $10 into Bitcoin right now and just letting it sit there and waiting, for it, to literally, it's got it, Bitcoin would have to 20x for, for your money to even do anything, for your $10 to turn it to 200. So that is basically what my point is. So again, if you have $1,000 right now, sure, I would still do this method. I would put 1,000 into all of these and continue to do, flip up and sell the profits, or even convert the coins or convert the profit into these other larger coins, until you get to a point where, you feel like, okay, I've got a nice little investment here. And at any moment, any of these can pop, So that's what I'm trying to do right now, is to invest in as many as I can, because you just wake up, and that's what I've been realizing. I've been seeing that I put money, maybe in 2 coins max, and then one of these smaller coins just pops, and I, think, hey, I could have put money in there, and that could have popped, and that could have helped me out to buy more Ethereum, and flipped over to buy more Bitcoin, and so forth and so on. But I hope this helps, guys. Like I said, I'm not a financial advisor. This is just my, personal journey doing this, and I might make mistakes, and and I've done them before. I've lost money, not a ton, but I seem to be getting a hang of this. So, but if you have any questions, you can message me on Instagram at Bitcoin Kid USA. But if you have any comments, or please definitely click the like button, and please subscribe, because that helps the channel. I can continue making these videos for you guys. I appreciate it. Any suggestions, let me know. All right, guys, have a great day.